Hi, this is Crystal and welcome back to my channel. If you've seen my older videos, you might know that I love mermaids. They're my favorite mythical creatures, and if I could be any creature, I would definitely be a mermaid. That's why I was so excited when my new friend seadragonstore invited me to be part of a collaboration. The theme is, if you could be anything, who would you be? I'm creating a mini-me as a mermaid, or a fantasy me. Search the hashtag SMKWhoWeAre to see the collaboration photos. seadragonstore fittingly created this amazing sea dragon doll figurine, and Mitch Lloyd created an armored centaur with a pet dragon. Links to both artists' social media are in the description box below. Please give them a follow and support their incredible work. For the base, I will be using Ghoulia's body. I chose this Ghoulia in particular because she has loose hips and I need to remove her legs anyway. Perry's head from Perry and Pearl will also be used. They have a matching gray skin tone, except that Perry has sparkly vinyl and Ghoulia's is the standard non-shimmery kind. I love the scales on her face and her very detailed ears. I also love the face molds with the little chin dimples, and as someone who's got one of those bad boys myself, I really like this head for my fantasy me. I used Pearl's head and their body to create this Eastern Dragon custom. Using my designated doll shaver, I removed Perry's hair and saved for a future project. Since I was in a shaving kind of mood, I decided to shave Ghoulia too to get her ready for the future. After removing her hair and the glue from inside the head, I wipe her face with 100% acetone to remove the factory paint. She has some imperfections on her ears where the vinyl didn't fill the mold properly and there may have been bubbles. I used Nuvo crystal drops to fill in the holes in her ears and to build up the missing vinyl. 2-part epoxy could also work, but I like the Nuvo drops since they are flexible and can move with the vinyl, and it's easier for me to use. I painted her scalp seafoam green since it's my favorite color to prepare her for rerooting. I squeezed the drops straight from the bottle into the holes. With a brush, I can add more product or remove excess product to fill in the correct shape. And now her ears are filled in nicely how they should be. While I was at it, I also decided to fill in her piercing holes, which worked out nicely. Success! I used what I already had on hand for her hair. I'm using this leftover multi-tonal blue for some highlights. This metallic seafoam green will be the main color. I'm probably biased since it's my favorite color and all, but this shade plus the shininess of the metallic strands makes this the most gorgeous hair I've personally had. The final hair in the mix will be this aqua colored nylon. Since I don't have enough of the main color, I will be peppering in the aqua throughout the reroot, and in the end I hope to achieve a well-blended, shiny, and long head of hair that any mermaid would love. And here she is rerooted. I love how the highlights add depth to the hair and how the aqua blends in pretty well with the metallic green. Even though they are different finishes, the final result looks even. I wanted to give her a similar hair texture to mine, which is wavy, so I braided her hair to prepare for a boil wash. After boil washing, the hair is laying flat against her scalp and the waves are set. Once dry, I tuck her hair into a burrito to prepare for her face up. Moving on to the body, I remove her legs by cutting the string. I then sand her body smooth and spray with sealant. To make her nails, I'm using a marble and applying the Nuvo drops to make a nail shape. I first tried this technique to make hot glue nails for the Eastern Dragon custom and it worked really well, so here I'm trying it with thinner nails. Once dry, I pop them off, and I made extra because some might get warped in the removal process. I then take super glue and attach them to each finger. I build up the nail with more Nuvo drops and then with diamond glaze. Looking back, I would want to use something a bit sturdier for the nail base than the Nuvo drops, but it worked out fine with applying multiple layers. I filled in the sides of the hips and her booty with 2-part epoxy, and I am painting it green so that it will blend in with her tail. Once the paint dries, I use soft pastels to blend in a gradient from her skin to what will be her tail. Since her tail will be glittery and shimmery green, I add both over top of the green. I love the way purple and green look together, so I blush her body with purple. I use teal soft pastels for the shadows. Using a mix of clear glue and glitter, I brush it onto her body. Using micro beads, I place them in a scattered pattern on her chest. After spraying with sealant, this shimmer will quiet down, but look how pretty that shine is. Onto her face up. I'm giving her purple and teal shimmering ears The soft pastels take very nicely over the filled-in ear holes. I'm giving her gradient brows and decided to leave the hair strokes off this time for a softer and more ethereal look. I create the eye shines using a gel pen. I'm adding some of the glittery glue concoction to her forehead and ears. Lastly, I give her glossy lips. And her face is done. Let's see how she looks so far. Thanks for all of your support, and I will see you in part 2, where we will accessorize this gal and give her a tail so she can actually swim. Bye!